Barnabas Collins has again become the innocent victim of time. On this night, he has returned to the year 1796 and has changed an event that had once ended in tragedy. Nevertheless, tragedy has prevailed, for as Barnabas made his way to the old house to meet his beloved Josette, he suddenly found himself in a foggy area in the woods that he had never seen before. Then two mysterious strangers appeared and overpowered him. At the old house, Josette, fearing that Barnabas had forsaken her, has taken her own life. But Barnabas does not and will not know this, for he remains a prisoner, his fate in the hands of two mysterious beings.
Everything is ready. We can begin now.
He will know us when he rises from this sleep. And then he shall show us the way to a new and everlasting life. But the beginning of the beginning. And all that is and has been is but the twilight of the dawn. A day will come, and beings which are now latent in our thoughts and hidden in our loins shall stand upon this earth as one stands upon a footstool, and shall laugh and shall reach out their hands amid the stars.
Water shall nourish each grain of sand wedged between ancient sacred stones, and guide us to the threshold of a time to be, and restore our flesh and bones.
My name is Oberon.
And I am Hazer.
We bid you welcome, Master.
You have performed your tasks well.
Thank you, Master.
There is one thing that must be done before I leave. You have the ancient book.
Yes, we have it.
And I shall do what must be done. Have you made the necessary preparations?
Everything is ready for you, Master.
Here is the Leviathan bottle.
It is written that only this box shall accompany me. But you, Hazer, and you, Oberon, shall be with me in spirit. Do you understand?
We understand.
When the time has come, how shall I know the chosen ones?
It has been written in the ancient book that when you seek guidance, you will find it in your dreams.
It is for that reason that we must go on in spirit.
Before I leave, is there anything else that I must know?
Our task here is done. There is nothing else we can do.
Soon, we shall herald the arrival of a new and all-powerful leader.
This box must not be opened until that time.
Yes,
I shall not fail. The power and the wisdom of 2,000 years shall protect me and guide me. And that which has been prophesied shall one day become reality.
Tuesday, November 18th, 1969. It's now been over a month since I returned from my strange and terrifying journey to another time. I've waited here every night at the old house, hoping that Barnabas would somehow give me a sign, but there's been nothing. When I first returned, I frequently heard voices from the past, faint voices that frightened me, for I didn't know whether they inhabited the same rooms as I, or merely the dark and tormented corridors of my mind. For I've not heard the voices for several days. And I'm beginning to fear that Barnabas Collins is trapped in the past and lost to me forever. I will not give up hope, though there seems so little left now.
Hello, Julia.
Starting your Christmas shopping so early?
No, it's a gift from my mother.
Oh, was it her birthday?
No, I just saw something I thought she might like, so I bought it for her.
What is it?
A piece of colonial jewelry. There's a new antique shop in the village. I bought it there. The shop is divine, Julia. You'd love browsing through it.
Something troubling you?
Why?
Well, you don't sound as if the shop is divine.
I meant what I said about the shop, but,
But what?
Julia, it's been the strangest day. There's been absolutely no reason for me to have become depressed. And yet I am.
Did something happen to you?
No, that's just it. Nothing happened. Everyone I met during the day was nice to me. And I can't understand why I have the feeling that something frightening is going to happen. Well, there's no use brooding about it. What about the antique shop? Do you want to see it with me tomorrow?
I have to go to the old house in the morning.
And spend the day there again?
Yes.
Julia, you've been doing that every day now for over a month. You're going to worry yourself to death down there.
I'm convinced that Barnabas will return.
You don't sound convinced.
I know. I'm so worried that something terrible may have happened to him.
But you have no way of knowing that. So why torture yourself? I don't understand why you have to be at the old house.
Because that's where Barnabas will come back.
Yes, but if you're not there, he'll certainly know where to look for you.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I will get a good night's sleep tonight and go to the antique shop with you tomorrow. I haven't been myself since...
Since what?
Since he's been gone.
You're very fond of him, aren't you?
Yes.
Well, I'm sure that wherever he is, Julia, he's safe, and he'll be coming back. Why don't you sit down and rest? I'll fix you some tea.
Thank you. I don't understand this. I ain't done nothing wrong.
Who said you done something wrong?
Then why'd you drag me out the bed and bring me here, huh?
I told you, Mr. Edward wants to ask you some questions.
About what? I don't know nothing. It's Charity, Trask, and Magda.
You gypsies always know more than you pretend to know.
Tell me why he wants to ask me questions, huh?
Well, I expect it might have something to do with Barnabas and that Lady Hampshire. Now, what might you know about that, love?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Lady Hampshire turned out to not be much of a lady. That's what I'm talking about. She and Barnabas skipped off to the old house together, and they ain't been seen since.
So what's that got to do with me?
You live in the old house, don't you?
So what?
You must have seen them tonight. Maybe you even know where they disappeared to.
Why should I know that?
You and Barnabas was good friends, wasn't you?
Well, sure, but I ain't seen him in 2 weeks.
Don't it seem a bit strange that a man and a woman could just walk into a house and then vanish into thin air?
I don't know what you mean.
Mr. Edward got word of the little rendezvous and followed him. He saw 'em going to the old house, but when he went in after them, they was nowhere to be found. A A bit weird, don't you think?
Charity! Charity! Can you hear me?
Julia, what's the matter?
Barnabas is dead.
What are you talking about?
He's dead. He's dead. I'm sure of it. Now I'm sure of it.
This will help settle you down.
I'll be all right.
You will as soon as you get the rest you need.
Thank you.
Julia, exactly what happened?
I'm not sure. But for the past few weeks, I've been hearing voices that seem to come from the past.
You heard them tonight?
I thought so.
And they told you that Barnabas is dead?
No. No, they said that he had disappeared from the old house.
But I don't understand. You already knew that.
I was wrong to think that meant that he was dead. Oh, I should have known. I should have known.
What are you talking about?
If he did disappear, then he must be on his way back here.
Julia, you're not making any sense.
I've got to go. I've got to go
No,
to the old
you
house.
can't do that. You're in no
See,
condition.
he might be there by now. I've got to go and find him.
Julia, come back, please.